hope you are doing fine wherever you are watching us from. It has been quite a while since we caught up, and I'm grateful that once again we are back. We missed you. I don't know, did you miss us? Yeah, so this is John Bosco, Joint Hunter Green Life Trees, visiting Mama Obama once again to ascertain the progress of the projects that we've been doing here. And right beside me is my learned friend, whom I'm also glad to bring to you. Move closer.
Closer to
And
the
get
camera.
known, yeah.
It's been so long, and I'm Pamela of Joint Hands Green Life Trees. After a while, we are back to Mama Obama's yard, just to oversee everything, to look at how the project that we left here is doing, and maybe to advise on 1, 2, 3, and also to meet Evans Olielo, who will be in charge of landscaping this place. So welcome. It's been so long. Welcome.
It's been quite a while. Tell
Yeah.
me, tell us about where we've been, how it has been.
Wow, it has been so tough, and it's always tough whether it's raining or shining. It has always been tough with us because
Yeah.
when it's shining, we are so busy with production, with the little or no rainfall, meaning we water a lot at the nurseries, producing seedlings. And when it's raining, the customers come, we have orders, and when we have these orders, removing seedlings from the nursery, we also make sure that we fill the spaces that are remaining. And we always take advantage of the rains, looking for wildlings.
So this is the
And
time that
yeah.
we capitalize on the opportunity that the rains come with. This is the time that when you get your seedlings into the potting bags, you are quite sure that this is the best time they won't wither at tender age. And also this is the only time when we can plant trees, either for clients or for the community or for our school greening program like the one we had earlier on shown you at ASA. So this is the time that again commitments are just so much. I just hijacked you when you were and
So you can just finish up and then we introduce Evans Olielo.
and you had also said that you are rushing back. There's some task that is pending.
Exactly, that I have to finish before the sun sets.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
our camera person in this case is Seth, and Seth, yeah, I don't know if they will get opportunity to, yes, they will get opportunity to hear from you and
Yeah.
also to see you. But for now, Evans, please feel welcome. Get to introduce yourself to our channel, our audience. Yes, feel welcome. Great, wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Evans Olielo, or Evans O is my YouTube channel name. And here we are at Obama Place. It has been so tough today at Obama. And today, it's my Sabbath, so I went, but I've made it here, right? So we are here back, and I was here on Wednesday doing the kitchen, upesi cooking stuff here at Mama Obama's place. And I hope it's nice. Have you seen it?
No.
No, we
Oh,
haven't.
you'll see it. It's very nice. So we are once again here. I'm so much grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah.
At least to introduce myself to these great people on your channel.
Yeah.
I'm Evans Olielo from a village called Luanda Kawor, Kabwach. And it's just by the grace of God that I've met the gentleman and the lady through links up, and I'm so much grateful to come here and at least check on what is needed to be done here at Mama Obama's place. Yeah. So that is it, and I'm so much grateful, and hope you are going to share that.
Oh, we're gonna share quite a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Evans. So Evans, consider subscribing to his channel and follow up on what he's doing, watch his videos, and it would also be a good way of building him up since he's also coming up. One-on-one, I want to update you on the things that we have done before and how they have progressed. I believe you always watch these on either Seth's videos or Otenga, but for once getting it from us, we would love to update you on how much we did before and how much it has progressed. To start with is the driveway that we got to open up. If you recall, it wasn't like this, but so much was done in terms of trying to open it up, as much as it has some weeds, which I won't even advise that any weeding is done, because right now if you weed and with the rains it would erode that soil away. So it is good the way it is, and I'm glad that some grass was later on planted. You won't be able to see that grass because it is still little on the ground. We did some Duranta, as you can see, and they have grown to a good height that now the best thing to do at this moment is to trim, and that is what was in discussion with Seth and Pam, to see how the trimming can be done to start giving it an outlook, the desired beautiful outlook for which it was planted. Some other plants like the traveler's palm. Seth, move closer. The traveler's palm, when we planted it, it was just so small, and right now it is already taking shape. It is becoming bigger, and very soon it will give some really beautiful outlook. There is also this to this other side. It is hidden within some other plants, but we already talked to Evans concerning how to just make it clear to a point that someone can see that aesthetic outlook that we are yearning for. Another plant that I would love to show you here is the 2-year cypress. This here is already grown. When we planted it, it was less than half the height, but today it is already beginning to have that beautiful outlook. We have some pumpkin that was planted around it here, and we're going to make recommendations on how to go about it so that it doesn't climb the cypress tree or the Duranta that we have here in such a way that it would be collected at one place. For instance, if you look at this, is a branch of it that is already growing long and already climbing the Duranta. This we can easily hold it back that way to avoid a case in which it will be climbing some other plants. That is again another thing that we are discussing with Seth and Evans, just to see how it goes. We still showing you the things that we've done before. We had done, remember this section was reserved as a kitchen garden, and some crops were to be done here. And looking down here, you can see that we have just so much of pumpkin leaves. And right inside the pumpkin leaves, it is already flowering. If you look around here, you can see that we have some flowers, meaning they're already flowering, and not just flowering, but also fruiting. So move the camera closer so that we can see the fruits. Right, so there we have the fruits is already fruiting, meaning that we'll be having a lot of pumpkins for consumption in this particular home. And it won't only be this, we have more other vegetables besides the pumpkin leaves. Now, as I told you before, is that we planted the pumpkin, but now it is overgrowing, and it is overspreading, spreading into the, you remember we have some oranges, and we also have this pomegranate, and we have 2-year cypress. They are all getting overtaken by the pumpkin, and we are discussing how to get it folded back. Now, away from all this, we had done, as you can see, we had done the vertical gardens, the corn gardens, and this is how it is progressing. Let's hear how Pam is advising Mama Obama on how to take care of the vegetables. Yes, Pam.
Yeah, I was just telling Mama that Mama Obama that she has to make sure that this place is kept as clean as possible. And she should be removing these dry leaves, dry rotting leaves like these ones, because these ones can encourage pathogens
into the
plant. So
vegetables.
it
Yeah.
should be well aerated as well, because when you see like these ones, just get them out. Because
They could have
they
diseases
could
and
have
pests.
diseases and pests that will affect the crop. But make sure it's kept as clean as possible. So
Yeah, so having had that from Pamela, there is also, these are cabbages that we had planted on this corn garden. Some of the last videos you watched from us, we were planting these vegetables here. And today they look really green, healthy, beautiful, and very soon we'll be having cabbages here for consumption in this home. Pam, we had planted, can you recall like how many we had planted?
we planted 130.
130.
130 cabbages.
Yeah, so if it goes well, one single corn garden could give us 130 cabbages. That is good for consumption in this home, and I think the surplus can go into the market to generate some more income for the home. And it wasn't just the cabbages. So get closer. We also had, you remember we planted collards, and you can see how green and beautiful they are, quite healthy, and we got to protect them against the birds that used to come over here and peck them and had really destroyed them. But to this point, we are glad that we are meeting the food security that we were pursuing for this particular home. Now remember that we have got cowpeas, which is a vegetable. We have cabbages coming up. We have collards, sukuma wiki, that is also coming up. We have spinach to this side. And as you can see, the spinach is equally beautiful, healthy, in good state, good for consumption. I mean, ready for consumption. Can go onto the table anytime. Then we have tomatoes here. As you can see, these are tomatoes. They are flowering and they are also fruiting. And I think what is of importance here is the removal of the excess branches. We call them suckers. These ones hamper the growth of the tomatoes. So we are talking to Mama Obama so that this can be well taken care of, so that we can have the tomatoes benefiting the household. And to show you, finally, we also had onions. We did some onions to the top of the corn garden, and you can see that they are also in healthy state.
I think they could have staked these tomatoes away from the garden,
Yeah,
because just to give space for the onions as well.
yeah,
You see what Baba Obama did? He just collected everything
yeah, onto the corn garden.
onto the corn garden.
Yeah,
Yeah, so taking them away from the garden would mean
aeration.
proper air circulation, and also giving space for the onions that we planted on the upper part of the garden.
Yeah. They are overshadowed. They are really overshadowed by the tomatoes. So I think to this point we need to advise so that the staking is done right away from the corn garden. They are supported away from the corn garden to create space for the onions.
And when we did this, Baba Obama was not here. We came back, he was not around.
Yeah, he hasn't
But
always
we
been
left
around.
Seth with all the advice.
Yeah.
So Seth, even right now, make sure that these things are staked away from the garden, and the suckers should be removed as frequently as possible. Because when you leave the suckers onto the tomatoes, you not get just the right quality, the right size of tomatoes that you may wish to have. There'll be too many, but maybe too small in size, right?
Yeah.
And you know the suckers will overcrowd the whole thing. So by removing them, they will also ensure that there's proper air circulation in the garden.
Yeah.
So when Baba Obama comes, just be advising him, or you can do it by yourself because you are our representative. Make sure you remove the suckers as frequently as possible.
This one.
Yeah, but the first thing, stake them away from the garden, and then you remove the suckers as frequently as possible, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be using a lot of chemicals to be spraying here. It will be very costly. Yes, so let's try to prevent the diseases as much as possible.
Yeah, so Seth, our audience have not heard from you. Now this is your opportunity to tell them something.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Seth Adventure. I'm here in Kitembe village where I'm staying, and today I'm so happy because I meet here with Pamela and John Bosco, and for that I'm really appreciate when I see Pamela and John Bosco when they are here because they leave for me the work behind for looking these ones because they are not here around, so I'm taking care of this one. So I come here, Pamela, I come here very early in the morning today so that because of, you can see the pumpkin leaves, they are coming up to this point here. So I try my best so that I can put them in one side. Yeah. I put them in one side because I get them when they are here.
Yeah, they overcrowd.
Yeah, all
Or
around
overshadow. They overshadow the,
here.
the other crops.
The tomatoes like this.
Yeah.
So that's why I start putting them like this, and I was putting these sticks like this because I found that they are really bad. So that's why I was putting this one.
And what I was trying to tell you,
You put it
is
outside.
taking, away from the garden to
there.
avoid overcrowding. And just try to look for cleaner and longer,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. And another thing, make sure
You tie it.
you tie them properly, and make sure you remove the lower leaves. You see, like these lower leaves,
This one.
like these ones. These ones can easily spread diseases, especially blight from down here. You see? Yeah, so you frequently move the lower leaves that are already aging. Right?
Yeah.
So that is your one.
Yeah, that's my one.
And make sure you do it so that we achieve whatever we
Good
intend.
production.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, you understand better than Mama Obama or Baba Obama. Baba Obama is not always here, but you understand this thing better.
Yeah.
So just help me. Help us to realize the target.
Yeah.
We really want Mama Obama to be self-reliant, self-sufficient, just from this small garden we are seeing here. So help us out. You already have our badge with you.
Yeah, I have a
And
badge.
you are one of us.
I have a badge.
So make sure you don't let us down.
Yeah.
Let this project deliver. Let it give us the goals that was intended. Yes.
But that one I know you must get. Yeah, the way I'm here, as even when you go to Mama Boy also, I have a work there. I must look those ones because there's bananas, pineapples. So that's my work. John Bosco and the family, they left that work behind. So I'm protecting that one. Thank you so much. May God be with you. And I'm happy to see John Bosco here and the Pamela. So when you see me here, I have the badge here. This, when you see me, I'm put this one. So I'm John Bosco Pamela. So you want to know that one.
Great.
I'm very much
So
happy.
you should be
with
the
that.
real John Bosco
Because-
and Pamela on the ground.
Because when
Not being a
I,
counterfeit.
no, when I'm putting this one, you know, I'm also learning.
Yeah.
I'm also learning because that's why you say that let me call you with the video call so that you see what is going on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why you know I must come here. And when I'm not having a credit, I must flash you,
Yeah.
and you are beating.
I'm always happy that Seth updates me.
Yeah.
In fact, he does a video call, so I always see what is happening here. But there's something that I was not happy about one day. I saw some livestock here.
That one I was not around. I think only that one was there at Kabot.
And just to be warned, may I not see any livestock entering in this compound.
They will not come. And if you are here, Have you seen something wrong?
No, I've not seen anything wrong, but I'm yet to see.
Yeah,
If
now,
those things will be
now
allowed
if the
inside.
livestock, and then to me
Yeah.
it looks malicious. This area is too small.
Yes.
There is just so much of grazing land outside there. I wonder why someone would feel that the best thing is to graze here. But now, Pam, that makes me think that what if this fence extends to that
Extends
corner?
to that corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think, Evans,
Yes.
while you'll be working on this fence,
Yeah.
I think just extend
extend
it
to the corner.
to that corner so that this area can be made part of the kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can even
Because
think of adding
actually-
some more gardens.
Yeah.
2 gardens just around that place.
We may add gardens or may think of some other crops because
Exactly.
we have limited space, and this is space going to waste. And I think those who know
And attracting livestock.
because they
Which may be distracting to whatever
No,
is on the
those
ground.
things
Exactly.
they are coming only when Baba Obama is here. So I don't know why. When
That-
Why?
yeah.
Then Seth, I feel,
When
Seth,
Baba-
I feel actually before this is done,
Yeah.
you should make sure that that area,
Yeah.
you keep it clean by slashing.
Yeah.
That will enable somebody just to see here, it is not possible for
Or
livestock
I
to make it in.
It means you are not watching my videos. If you are watching my videos, you have already seen that the day that I was crashing here. You know, here it's not like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
the best thing,
in
the only
my-
solution we have, just fence
Extend
that
it up
place.
to
That
there.
place should be part
Up
of
to
the
that
kitchen
point.
garden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think we would have, if we do that, we will have some more of the wire left,
Yeah.
so that we can use it for any other area
Yes.
that is not covered. And I think in the next phase of work, we could include digging up that area so that it is a garden,
Digging
and
up, level.
yeah, digging it and leveling it up. Yeah, so I think to that point we will have had what we desire to have. Yeah, so Pam, to that point, what are we to update?
So I don't think, I think we talked about everything.
Yeah.
So Evans Olielo will work on the fence, will work on the landscaping part,
Yeah,
and I mean this fence, and then extend this wire upwards because the wire is there.
yeah.
And only that. What else?
I think maybe we need to explain it on camera, so Seth, you'll be our camera person as Evans and me explain what we intend to do there.
I can even be the camera person.
Okay. Evans, I think this will have to be transferred,
Yeah.
or maybe at a later stage, but
Evans,
I don't
you can
think so.
explain better because I think you've understood whatever is required.
Now, what we were discussing with Evans is how to have a staircase here, and how to put up a ramp to this other end, and how to create a walkway to the washing area, which generated the idea that wasn't in plan, but now it is generating the idea of creating a walkway to the pit latrine. Perhaps you may explain it better.
Okay, that is it. Okay, thank you so much once again. And we are here to at least give you a highlight of what we intend to do here. Yeah. So our plan right here is to make a stairs here that will make it accessible to the main house that is going to be here. Then at this part, how do we call that?
We call it lavender. That plant is called lavender.
That plant of lavender, there is a part of flower that is a flower line that is going to be
A flower bed.
a flower bed that is going to be here. At the same time, there is also another one that is going to be here that will get in touch with that one. Yeah. So when you'll be now moving, you move the stairs is going to be at this point. Then reaching here, you are now in a position to make it inside the house. Yeah. Then here there is also going to be a flower bed here, but reaching here. You know, it comes from that part, coming and reaching here. Then here is the stairs. Then again here, there's also another flower bed coming this side. Yeah. And another thing, because we may here we may get somebody who is a bit disabled. So to help any other person or the child or the old like that, there's going to be a ramp here. Yeah?
Yeah.
The ramp is going to come from there, moving up here, up to this point where you can access to the kitchen and you can access to the main house. Then there is also another pathway that is going to come here. Yeah, it's going to move along, come up to the wash station. Then there is also going to be a diversion going to the toilet right there. Then at the same time, there's going to be a flower bed turning this way, making this, if you are from there, then you would wish to go, then you just come and make it your way to the out, or make it, you may turn going to the other side. So it's going to be a pathway coming this way, then a diversion going to the toilet, then this flower bed covering this space. So going to the main entrance. Yeah. So I think, Senior John,
Yes.
that is also going to help in making here becomes very neat and clean, right?
Yeah, I think that is prompting some few flowers to be planted around the water tank area, and also those driveways. I mean, the walkways or the paths may be defined by some short plants, just for
Then
beauty purpose.
Yeah, then I feel again,
Yeah.
when we shall have done that, now there is a flower bed going this way,
Yeah.
then here, what we'll do here, what we'll do on the ramp, we'll apply it here,
Yeah.
so that this space be mud free.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, to cut down on the mud that is, I mean, to just eradicate the mud that will be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps you'll do some concrete,
Yeah.
and then the flower beds.
Yeah, so we'll give a certain pathway to the water that is flowing from here, than that water going to the main entrance, right?
Absolutely.
So that is what we will do to allow it to move to the farm,
Yeah,
and to leave here a little bit very clean.
absolutely.
So I think that is actually what we'll be doing, and we wish for God's guidance, at least to allow us coordinate well and make things right,
Yeah.
so that we do everything in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. To this point, guys, I think we are left to update you the rear section of the house, because we had a garden right there, and we would also love to show you how it is progressing. Okay, you can join us as you can just come along. I also have this. This is sugarcane. This is something we chew back here. I don't know. By peeling it, you know, I grew up in this sugarcane zone, and this is how we would peel. So we would remove the peels and then chew it. Guys, I don't know if you ever saw how sugarcane is chewed back here. This is a sugarcane growing zone. Sony Sugar Factory is not quite far from here. Then this is how we bite and chew. Okay, let's move. Yes, guys. You can see that we have cowpeas. Cowpeas are quite a nutritious vegetable back here, and there's just so much of it. And given the rains, we have an abundance of the vegetable. And then our papaya is here. It is actually flowering. These are though the flowers are still little. Our bananas have already grown to this height. Then there was some maize that was planted here later on. We did fruit trees, so there is a mango, and there are passion fruit seedlings that we had planted here. I talked to Seth concerning how to train them so that they grow along the fence. The grafted avocado is growing really nicely. My rating is that it is quite okay. Very soon it will be edible. More of pumpkin leaves all over, and we'll be having the pumpkin fruits doing fine here. Our papaya over there, quite nice with its flowers. very soon we'll be having the fruits. Then as we move, there is more of collards planted onto the ground, unlike the one we had on the corn garden. And finally, our apple tree has grown to this height. Yeah, when we planted it was such a small seedling, but right now it is grown big. And to this point, I'm grateful that you've been following. I think we are about to come to the summary of this video. Let me just join Pam, who was consulting with Mama Obama, to the other end. Then we'll be winding up. Yeah, so guys, to that point, that brings us to the end of all that we had to show you here at Mama Obama's yard. We hope you've enjoyed watching. We look forward to catching up in our next video. For Joint Hands Green Life Trees, my name is John Bosco. I wish you the very best. Bye-bye.